Honorable members, welcome to GEMA webinar. We are privileged to have among us Mr. Shishir Saxena as the speaker from the industry. Mr. Shishir Saxena is agri professional with 25 years of rich experience in business handling, skilled in executing business plans for achievement of organizational objectives with strong acumen for handling sales and distribution coordination activities, proven success in enhancing revenues and marketing share through innovating marketing strategies, innovative thinker with a holistic business perspective and a tenacious commitment to drive revenue and profitability growth, motivated by standards of excellence to overachieve expectations and sail through targeted goals. I invite our knowledge partner to start knowledge share. Over to you, Mr. Saxena.
Thank you, Rekha. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir. It is okay now.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome, sir.
So, thank you, Rekha, and on behalf of Advanta, I invite you all to participate in this discussion, and just wanted to give my introduction first. So, my name is Shishir Saxena, and uh, I am with the seed industry from last 25, more than 25 years, and I'm with this organization from last 13 years. And my entire career is in seeds. So I started as a salesperson, and then now I am heading the business of Advanta for South Asia for field crops. So, with this introduction, I'll be sharing my presentation deck, and then I'll talk about something about organization, and then we'll take this discussion forward. Rekha, please confirm if presentation is visible.
Yes, sir. It is visible.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Rekha, once again for inviting me, and also GEMA.
Welcome, sir.
So, the title of my presentation will be Unlocking India's Potential, Corn Potential, Pathways to Productivity and Ethanol Sustainability. So, we are working very hard on ethanol value chain, and I'll be taking you through this presentation. This presentation will initially talk about Advanta, what is Advanta, something about Advanta, and then we'll talk about corn. There will be a lot about corn data will also be there, and then we'll also talk about possible collaborations which we can have with this. Means I want to invite you all for the possible collaborations which we can have. Okay, so I hope everyone is able to see the screen.
Yes, sir. Your screen is visible.
Shishir, can you put it on slideshow mode, please?
Okay, let me check. Sharing the screen and stop share. Entire screen and share. PPT presentation. Is it visible now in presentation form?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now it is visible.
Thank you. Okay. So I'll start with the introduction of Advanta. So something about this organization. So we are a seed company, and we are responsible for providing the sustainable agriculture practices, and we are also working on to enhancing farmers' prosperity. Uh, we have over 60 years of R&D experience, which is very important, and we are a part of UPL, which is already a listed company in Indian Stock Exchange, and it's globally largest agrochemical company. So we are a seed arm of UPL, and our headquarter is in Dubai. So I'll talk more about Advanta, how is the spread of Advanta in the subsequent slides. So this is the spread of our business in different countries. So we are in 84 countries. You can see the spread of Advanta in all of the continents. And we have 24 biotech and R&D stations and 24 production stations. Our brands, if you can see at the base, UPL, Longreach, Advanta, Alta Seeds Pacific, and Pacific Seeds. So Advanta in Indian subcontinent, that means South Asia, we are working under Advanta brand. While there are other countries where we use different brands, like Alta Seeds means they are mostly we are present with the brand Advanta Alta Seeds in North America and Europe. While Pacific Blue, we are present in Australia, and Pacific Green, we are in Thailand. So this is how we are using different brands under Advanta's umbrella in different countries. So this slide is showing our presence. In previous slides, I showed the presence in different countries, while this slide is showing means how are we placed. So we are having around 1,400 employees representing 25 countries. We are second and fourth in ASEAN and Africa in enhancing productivity of smallholder farmers under UN SDG program. Uh, as I previously said, that we have more than 60 years of rich experience in plant genetics, which is very important for a seed company. We have 24 R&D stations, which help in bringing the diversity in our products. We have 24 production locations, which ensure the availability of seed in each and every country. 84 countries we are present with the commercial uh, products, and we have more than 900 products in 40 crops. So this is overall Advanta, how it is present in globally. So now I'll talk about the objectives of this session. So uh, we'll be first understanding the corn scenario, then ways to harness India's potential for production and productivity enhancement, debunking myths. So there are many myths as per our understanding that which are prevailing in the industry. There people are talking differently on different platform. So we will try to bring on clarity on those myths, and also grain ethanol feedstocks for sustainability means how we can collaborate, and then finally we will have question and answer session. Now we'll talk about corn crop overview in India. I know most of you must be aware of statistics, but for most of us, just wanted to go through it, how the developments are happening, and it is means and most of the data which we will be presenting here are basically government data and also the data from our internal sources. So this slide is showing India's corn overview. So if you see India's domestic production from last 6 years, if you see from 19 to 24, the corn production is continuously increasing. And if you compare last year versus this year, uh, during the Kharif season, the production overall rose by 11.5%, and in Rabi season it grew by 3.4%. So overall, if you see both the season put together, 8.7% growth is there in the overall corn production. And if you talk about the CAGR of last 6 years, it is around 7% CAGR. So here what we have done, 24-25, we have taken the latest updates. So summer season, which is basically from January to March, which we have not included because the data is not, statistics is not, are not available. But I am sure the production will be much higher because the government has reported, as per the government data, the summer season or the spring season crop area have increased by 20, more than 20%. So definitely the production must have increased there also. So overall, if I talk about then then corn production have increased over previous years, maybe more than maybe by around 10% if we put together all the three seasons. And these tables are means they are showing the area production and productivity improvement in different season. So if you see the area is continuously increasing in both the seasons, and especially in summer season the acreages are means the improvement in acreages are very high. The past data is not available with summer for summer season because earlier government was not tracking it separately. So it may not be available, it is not available. But because the base is very small, so percentage will be very high. But the if you talk about Kharif and Rabi, 2% CAGR is a good area increment which is happening in India. And if you see, compare the production improvement over the area improvement, so obviously the production is increasing in a better growth rate as compared to area. And it is because of the productivity, because the productivity is contributing in the overall production. So one is that area is contributing in the production, overall production increase, and also the productivity also impacting the overall production. So if you talk about this year, I think at this point of time, government has given the data of 372 lakh metric ton of production put together Kharif and Rabi, excluding summer. Okay, so this table is showing the major states which are contributing in corn production. So as you all know, Madhya Pradesh is the largest contributing state, followed by Karnataka, Maharashtra, Bihar, and Telangana. Madhya Pradesh have shown a lot of promise, and it has actually means it has grown very well. If you see the table here at the base, so there are two data points given for each state. One is production, and the other is productivity. And from last 3 years data is given, and CAGR is also given. If you can see clearly that Madhya Pradesh is beating all the states in case of production increase as also the productivity increase. So it has happened because Madhya Pradesh have shown a lot of encouragement. Government have also given encouragement, and the farmers have taken up this crop very well. And that is why the Madhya Pradesh, which was 6 7 years back, it was a second or third state in overall contribution of corn. Now it has become the topmost state which is contributing to the corn production. And if you see, the productivity increase also is very good in case of Madhya Pradesh, which is 27%. That means farmers are showing very good interest in the cultivation of corn, and they are improving the yields every year. So this is a very good indication. That means uh, the the work of all the people who are working in the field for the betterment of or increasing the productivity of corn, it is getting reflected here clearly. Although corn, Karnataka, it was the largest state, for so many years. Now it is the second most important state which is contributing to the production of corn. The here also, although the production is in negative because of the area uh, fluctuating because of the rainfalls, but the productivity increase is still there. While in case of Maharashtra, although the productivity is on negative side because of so many other reasons, the area has also increasing here, but overall production has increased. That means the area must have increased in Maharashtra also. And we all know about Bihar. Bihar is the state which is having the highest productivity at this point of time in India. And Telangana is also showing the continuous, consistent improvement in production and productivity also. So overall, the productivity in India also it is improving, and also the production is increasing. So this is happening. There are many reasons because of this. Because of it, the contribution of corn is improving. One is that area improvement, crop shift is happening, and in both the seasons, as Kharif as well as in Rabi season. So these are the factors which are contributing to the overall production increase, and also the better practices followed by the farmers contributing to the productivity increase.
Shishirji, my name is Anurag. I am in BPCL.
Yes, sir.
Just wanted to know the loss of production area of maize in case of, let's say you said Karnataka and Bihar. You are telling, na, area
This
is
is not
reduced.
production area, sir. I just want to correct it here.
Production is reduced.
Overall production have increased, reduced.
Okay.
Yeah, it may be
Did you
because of
see
area also. Yeah.
have you noticed any shift in the cropping pattern when the production has gone up, even if area has not changed from, let's say, rice to maize or other crops to maize? Because government, I mean, we are also supporting ethanol from maize as a crop. So is
Yeah.
there any linkage that you could tell about it, or you can tell later also, you can continue, but I'm just parking a question here.
Okay. So I think I'll in my subsequent slides there are some data which are available, which may be helping me to answer your question. But if you see Karnataka as a state, the corn is majorly grown in rain-fed conditions, and rainfall impact the overall area of corn in Karnataka. That may be contributing to the overall reduction in the production. But I'll
Despite we
subsequent slide
saying
I'll
that
try to answer.
maize is a less water intensive crop.
Mhm. Yeah, it is less water intensive crop. That doesn't see. One thing is I want to make it very clear. It is not a water loving crop as rice, but
It
irrigation is
requires
required,
water.
or water moisture is required for the good yield of corn.
There's something that is on the slide which you have written, which I noticed later before, after asking my question, that a crop shift was observed from bajra and jowar in Maharashtra, moong and soyabean in MP. This
Yes,
is from bajra and jowar to maize, moong and soyabean in MP to maize, na? On better
yes,
realization as compared to other crops.
correct. That is why
So,
the area in in Maharashtra and MP is improving.
right, sir. Thank you.
One second.
Shishir, Ravi here.
Yes, sir.
Um, Shishir, one question over here. See, uh, 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 see, the government's intention is pulses self-sufficiency and oil seeds also, self-sufficiency. So, moong and soya moving away and maize coming in is also a challenge for us to justify.
Yeah.
So if you can separately later, you can give us some idea as to I mean, I agree you have written there better realization, but why that has happened, what factors has impacted. So if those factors can get corrected in MP, uh, because we don't want more, pulses diversion or the oil seeds diversion to happen.
Sir,
While moving this. So
sir,
if you can give us some write up on this.
Sir, Shiv said there was an article in newspapers saying that the migration from the soybean to maize is happening because of price realization.
So what is that price realization?
Because now they are uh, getting more money in maize compared to soybean. So they are shifting from soybean to maize in Maharashtra,
That
particularly.
I agree, Shiva. What I'm telling is, so why is that happening, price realization? Because one side,
Sir, because maize has come from 16 to 21 now, no, sir. It's about 21. Earlier they used to get 16, 17 rupees.
but still, if we can,
Sir, I
uh,
understood your point. So you mean to say that cost of cultivation comparison, if we see
it
where
could be
it is
cost of
actually,
comparison,
yeah, yeah.
cultivation. Secondly, why did the soybean, I mean, the soybean prices must have dipped. If you can correlate that and then give us some answer, because the government of India is really concerned with this diversion of moong and soya bean in MP to maize. They are not greatly comfortable with it.
Sure, sir. Definitely. In fact, we'll try to answer you with the write-up, as you rightly said. But most probably, it is what the other members have said, that one is that the commodity price which farmers are getting realizing in corn
That
is
I agree. That I
obviously
agree. So
better than,
something would
and the
price.
fluctuation in the, see,
Hmm.
there are few reasons. I'll mostly talk about soybean because moong is a very small area which is going, but soybean is a major crop which is getting impacted. And one is that commodity price, changes in the commodity price. The other is that farmers are also not realizing the better yield in soybean. That is also maybe the reason why they are shifting from soybean to corn. So, I'll definitely provide you all the other factors which are impacting the soybean acreages negatively.
If you give us that, no, we are intending to write to Department of Agriculture to ask them that why this. I mean, we are writing to them also. So we'll take your inputs and then we will have a conversation with them also.
Sure, sir.
Sure. Shishir, Prashant here. I think a
Yeah.
comparison of, the one is the price situation and another is production and productivity in
Yeah,
those
definitely.
crops where we are getting how those crops like soybean, moong, pulses, how the productivity and production moved in last few years along with the price and ROI. That will be the proper explanation so we can look at and do it that way. Thank you.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'll move to other next slide. So this slide is talking about the demand supply balance. This is entirely for corn, and this data is collected from government and industry estimates. So if you see overall, I'll not read out the numbers here, but if you see the stock balance, so it is actually showing year on year negative numbers. Obviously, you must be understanding it because of the higher offtake by the uh, ethanol industry of corn grains. So which has actually contributed, but 24-25 is still positive. It may get negative if the area and all is not increasing. So way forward is that we have to target the area expansion and productivity improvement enhancement through agronomic intervention and scientific farming. This is the way forward which we recommend from our end. Now, I'll talk about corn and emerging feedstock for ethanol. We all know that government is talking. I mean, we have seen the news items where the government is not contemplating to increase the ethanol target by means blending target of to 30% by 2030. We have to wait until the official announcement is come, and only sugarcane root will not be sufficient. Obviously, we are seeing it. Corn consumes less water, as said by other partner here, and is more sustainable than sugarcane and rice. Ethanol will support corn farmers to get remunerative grain price. So ethanol is helping, in fact, and we can clearly see in the commodity prices which are prevailing in the market. Capping of ethanol production from other sources, sugarcane and rice. This is inevitable because rice is a staple food, and sugarcane there are limitations where it means because of a very high water consumption, so it cannot be in the area cannot be increased very much. So that will be a major concern, and increase in grain-based distilleries across India. That is also one area where corn will be playing an important role. And the last and the least, not the least, government push to increase the spending on research to increase the productivity. So government is also with from their government with their institutions, they are also promoting it, and also we are also working on to improve the productivity of ethanol from 380 liters, which the ethanol distilleries are now realizing to 420 liters per ton from corn. And I'll be talking mostly on this in the subsequent slides, how we can actually work on it. This is a very important area to work on. Now, I will talk about the ways to improve corn production in India. So, see, one objective of this presentation is talking about the corn production increase, which is in interest of every one of us who are present in this discussion, because this will help us to sustain the overall ethanol prices, ethanol production, as well as the farmers' income. So the one way of increasing the overall availability of corn is corn area expansion and diversification. So these are the states and these are the crop which can be worked out to increase the area under corn. This is purely our internal and assessment, and based on that, we are presenting the data. And mostly here, the target crops or target uh, geographies are the areas where actually farmers are not realizing very high remuneration from other crops, or because of absence of the the moisture availability or irrigation facilities, they are not able to cultivate. So Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Bihar, Chhattisgarh means these are the these are the geographies where actually the rice area can be diverted to not only in Kharif but also in Rabi, which can be diverted to the corn area. The cotton fellows in rice, cotton and rice fellows in Rabi season, that can be converted into the corn area, which will be very remunerative for the farmers, as the yield in Rabi season are very high, very good, and the means overall climate is also supportive. So there are means I'll not go through each and every state, but diversification is one way of improving the corn production. So Rabi season is the major area where actually corn productivity will be high and the area can be expanded, because rainy season overall the areas means there are also like the rice is cultivated in the more high rainfall area where corn cannot be cultivated because of the water will be available for more duration, and it's a staple food. So Kharif rice area, in only those areas where underground water is more drawn, so there actually it can be converted. But in Rabi season there is a lot of potential of uh, diverting rice area to corn area. Rice fellows in Telangana, Andhra can be converted into corn. Cotton fellows in Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, huge acreages are there which can be converted to corn. This is one way. The crop diversification in upland rice areas. So a lot of areas in Punjab, Haryana, Jharkhand, and Chhattisgarh, we have seen that the where the water availability, although the rainfalls are more, but water availability is less. but still farmers are cultivating rice. So there, that area can be targeted for corn cultivation, and the corn will be very successful in those geographies. And last but not the least, catchment area development, which is actually of interest of the industry here, because if it is available nearby the area which where your uh, plant or your factory is there, then it will be helpful for you, because then you will be saving on the logistics cost, and the availability will be easy for you. So these are the three areas where we should actually work on the crop extension, and which will help us in improving the production.
Shishir ji,
Shishir ji,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
Ravi sir.
Shishir ji,
Yes, sir.
when I had come to you, about a month back, so you had talked about the rice cultivation in Rabi season is not a great idea, and state governments, some of the state governments are
Yeah,
giving
correct.
incentive. Could
Correct.
you also capture that here so that
In
very
the first
clearly?
point, actually, I have captured that, sir.
No, I want, or you give us a separate, you can mail it to us.
Yeah, Ravi sir, we are working on your requirements. So in 1 or 2 days, you will be getting all the write-up related to
Yeah,
that.
because now we
Yes,
are
sir.
writing the report. Now we have reached the final stage. Monday
Hmm.
is our meeting with ministry.
Okay.
Okay, where
So
we
by
want to,
tomorrow, you will get that report, sir.
yeah, we want to know which state in Rabi is giving for rice what kind of an incentive.
Yeah,
And so that can, if that can get diverted to maize, what will happen?
sure, sir.
So give us the logic behind it.
Sure,
Thank
sure.
you. Sorry, Anurag, you had something.
No,
Go
no,
ahead.
no. Okay.
I only wanted to ask that if suppose this potential of area increase in percentage, which is mapped on the slide, is converted to the million ton extra production, what will that number look like? Because 37 million ton or 38 million ton is what is getting produced, out of which about one third is taken by ethanol industry, depriving others also. And other production numbers, other consumption numbers are also going to increase. So in the future, let's say by 2030, if suppose this is done, how much will be it in terms of, if I just put a logic, 5% is the maximum number, then I can only see it to be increasing by 2 million ton, which in my view may not be sufficient.
Sure, it's a good suggestion. I think we'll what we'll do is we'll add one more column here where we have written potential area increase. So we'll also add the based on this potential area increase, how much production will be added with these efforts.
So if that can be converted to a number, because I see the bigger lever in the previous slide
Yeah,
also
that
you have
can be
shown
done. That
would
can be
be
done.
the 380 to 420 scene, because that improves the entire thing by without sacrificing on the quantities. So this is something that if you could just maybe, in case in case this presentation is getting shared, which I would request sincerely, it can
Yeah,
be shared after
definitely.
making those small amendments.
Sure, sure, sure. It's a good suggestion.
Shishir,
We'll do that.
And
Shishir,
to
Shishir sir,
give
good evening. This is Harry Grover. We should also add one column that from the last year and this year, how many,
We lost you in between. I am not able to
yeah,
listen.
can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes.
We need more column where from last year to this year, how much percentage uh, uh, of area has been increased in all these states in comparison to last year and this year. So it will give us a better picture how much quantity is being shifted from area is being shifted from rice to maize cultivation.
Yeah, that may not be
Like we
very.
need a
Harry,
potential of areas.
excuse me. Let him complete his representation. Then we'll have
Okay,
the
done,
question
done, done.
answer for 10-20
The question
minutes.
and answer last will take it up.
Yeah, please.
Okay. So I understand your question. So it is means anyway it is available. Government data is also available. How much area have increased in each state under corn cultivation, that we can share it with you anyway. And production also improvement, that is also means we are tracking that, so we can provide you. That's not an issue. and the probable crops from where the crop area have come, that also we can actually indicate there. Thank you. So, so regarding catchment area development, I think which is related to both of us here in this discussion. So, what it will help us, where it will help us is that it will help us in a local supply of the corn, which is obviously it will be saving the logistics. Uh, so what we want is here the high yielding hybrids. See, we will be collaborating with the whosoever will be coming out for a collaboration. So we'll be collaborating to provide the high yielding hybrids, end to end agronomy support, which is our forte. Farmer mobilization and engagement, that is also our forte, where we can actually help the industry in educating the farmers and telling them about the importance of corn and also the better agronomic practices, ensuring better ROI for farmers. So there are many ways where actually we can increase the ROI. Still, the productivity of Indian farmers are way less than as compared to the global corn farmers. So there is a lot of scope there. Means apart from the area expansion, we can also work on the productivity improvement, sustainable value chain creation. So we are working dedicatedly for that, and we have a team dedicatedly working on this. So there are few of the members with whom we are connecting, and we are working on to improve this. And long term strategic part, we are looking for long term strategic partnership, enabling distillers to de-risk raw material sourcing while creating rural livelihood opportunities. So this means with this we will be achieving that ultimate objective. Now, the other important factor which I talked about in my previous slide, where we talked about the strategies to improve corn productivity. So there is one way of improving the corn production is by increasing the area expansion. The other is with the help of improving the productivity. And there are many ways through which we can actually improve the productivity. One is that high yields through high quality seeds. That is means need not to tell you guys, because you must be understanding this. This is very, very important. Seed is the base on which the crop will be flourishing. So seed is the major contributor in the yield increment in the productivity. The second is obviously high yielding genetics. So there are many areas still there where double cross or three-way cross products means it is more technical. So I'll not talk much about it, but simply saying that high yielding single cross hybrids will be helping the farmers to realize better yield. Only 68% of corn acreage is under hybrid. Still in India, 68% is area is under hybrids. There are still many areas like in Gujarat, tribal areas are there. In Rajasthan, many areas are there. In MP also, there are many areas where still the farmers are growing the uh, the traditional seeds which they save from their own crop. So hybridization in those areas, if it can be increased, so definitely it will increase the productivity overall. Genomic selection and molecular marker. Again, it's a purely technical term, but it is important to mention here because this is a non-GM way of increasing the yield of the crops. You must have heard yesterday, day before yesterday, government has announced that they have released two rice varieties based on genomic selection. So that is one technology which means most of the seed means which most of the better seed companies are using, and it will help to enhance the yield. Precision farming. See, few days back, there was a news that Microsoft is doing the experiments on farmers' field, and they are working on to improve the productivity. So this is a part of precision agriculture where advanced technologies like GOT, IoT sensors, drones, which will be helping in future. Definitely, it is going to come, and it should be customized for the Indian farmers because if you compare Indian farmer with the the farmers from other countries. So our farmers are relatively having less land as compared to the other countries. So obviously it has to be customized as per their requirement. So it will help to utilize water in a better way, fertilizers in a better way, pesticides, and leading to optimal growth of the crop, which will help them to improve the productivity. Biosolutions for soil health. So there are many companies like UPL is working on NPP, natural plant protection products, which will definitely help, and biofertilizer and biopesticides, which will help to improve the productivity. Climate prediction modeling, that is also one way of improving the productivity. Planting systems, right now the farmers are going for the manual sowing in most of the geographies. Now this can be, if it can be increased, so it can be improved with the involvement of mechanization or the pneumatic planters. Definitely it will improve the yield. Why I'm saying so? Because with the help of pneumatic planter, you will be getting seed to seed distance, row to rest row distance, uh, which is required for the corn plant. So it will help to increase the productivity. So zero tillage. So there are a few geographies in Andhra Pradesh where the farmers, after cultivation of rice, they go for zero tillage cultivation of corn by simply sowing the corn without preparation of the land. So this is also one of the technology which can be spread to the other geographies, and it will help to enhance the productivity. So there are few points which I have given here, which will definitely, and we are working in all the areas to help the farmers to realize more productivity from the corn uh, fields.
Shishirji, one observation, see, as we go into the carbon intensities of the fuels produced, we will find that going in future, when this changes to carbon credit mechanism and acceptance, we will find that mechanization, like in US today, mechanization is going to be detrimental to the carbon intensity in case mechanization uses fossil fuels and all that, which is the most likely scenario. So I'm therefore saying it's an observation. We don't know at this stage whether we require more corn of higher carbon intensity today or we require less carbon intensity tomorrow. So going forward, if there are some long-term methods which are being used to improve corn productivity, this aspect of carbon intensity may be considered when suggestions are made, especially at the government level or something like that.
Yeah.
So what I
So
mean to say is like corn, maize corn used for SAF production, the ethanol, we found that because US mechanization is high, therefore their carbon intensity is high, which is going to say कि developmental story के opposite चल रहा है मामला.
I agree. I
We want
understand your
more
point.
corn, but we want more corn with lesser carbon intensity. Whether that can come, I'm talking 5 years hence now.
Yeah. So when I'm actually pointing out to this zero tillage farming, where actually minimum tillage operations will be done to grow corn. This is one way where you will be using less of carbon. See, minimum mechanization in US and all, it is highly mechanized. I mean, we cannot compare it with India, where in India actually still the mechanization is very very low, and still farmers are going. So what I'm talking about here is using machinery, but with the zero tillage operation, you will be on one hand you will be reducing the carbon uses, and the other is you will be means improving the productivity. So this is one way where means we can use less carbon and more we can still increase the productivity with mechanization.
Thank you.
So crop improvement through agronomy intervention. This is purely our job and our responsibility, but we'll definitely need your help in this because you guys are also now working on it, and it is important to understand these things. So one is that drip irrigation. Normally, farmers are practicing, especially in case of Rabi season cultivation of corn. they are using the flood method of irrigation. So drip irrigation will uh, not only reduce the water in consumption in corn, but also will actually help in improving the productivity. So this is one very strong way of increasing the productivity. Sowing method and plant population. This is one area where we are working very intensely, and because in corn one plant will mostly have one cob only. There will be very few instances where you will be finding two cobs, but mostly it is one plant, one cob. So maintaining the plant population, the recommended plant population, is something which is very, very important. And we are working in many areas, like in MP, Madhya Pradesh. We are working on it. We are working with the farmers. We are working with the the, the machinery companies where who are no, produce, I mean, means who are helping the farmers to sow the seed. So we are working with them, and we are making them realize that every plant count in the yield of of their plot. So it is important that they should maintain the plant population. Less plant population, less yield. It is means it is clear, means that is what the message which we are giving to them. And we are actively participating with the farmers. We are actively educating the farmers on this. Early detection of pest and disease, that is also one of the area where we are working very strongly. We are developing many IT tools with which we want uh, to educate the farmers that early detection, how to detect it early. And it is called as Advantage series of videos which we are preparing, and we are circulating among the farmers, and educating them how to do this. Mechanization and post harvest, we have already discussed on it. It is one of the area of improvement in India, and it will definitely help to increase the productivity. And the last, where actually we need your expertise also, storage practices. Storage grain at a moisture content below 12-13%, uh, keeping grain at a temperature where with the outside air, how we can actually keep their bins aerated, and all those things which are important to maintain the better storage conditions. So these are the some area where actually we are actively working, and we need your expertise, we need your support to educate the farmers, and it will definitely add on to improve the productivity of the for the farmers. The next important point which I was talking about when I was narrating about the different factors which can improve the productivity is improvement in improving the hybridization of corn. So corn is means you can see in the graph the productivity in different countries are very high, and the hybridization is there is a difference in hybridization in India. It's a industry estimate, and approximately 6 years. It's a 5 years back data, so 60% hybridization is there. Hybridization is also improving in India, but you can see as compared to Canada, USA, where are we? And it is because of this the productivity. This is one of the factors which is impacting the productivity. So state-wise also you can see the maize hybridization. Bihar and Tamil Nadu are leading in it, and there are other states which are lagging behind. MP, it is a few years back data, but it must have improved in MP also. But there is a lot of scope in Gujarat, Rajasthan, and MP where hybridization can be improved. And we have examples of few districts where the productivity, corn productivity is very high. It is comparable with the US productivity. Means at the base of the table, you can on a slide, you can see the table is given where West Godavari in Andhra Pradesh, it is having productivity of 9 tons per hectare. Guntur is having productivity of 10.5 per hectare. Samastipur means Bihar, we all know that it is having productivity of 10 tons per hectare. So there are examples that means this productivity can be achieved by the farmers in other districts. So if they replicate the best practices in corn, so corn cultivation, so definitely it will help to improve the productivity.
Shishir ji, could you just go back to the previous one? If hybrid corn is already accounting for 68% of the planted area in India, does it mean to say that hybrid corn uh, balance 32% is the only focus area? Or am I getting the meaning right of this line?
Correct, sir.
So already 68% hybrid ho chuka hai.
Yes, yes.
And hybrid productivities are better, yield,
Yes.
kg per hectare.
Correct.
So we are saying, which means the liver is only balance 32.
No. It is. I'm Prashant here. Just want to add to the productivity improvement is hybrid plus agronomy, and you have seen how it is varying. If you find that the agronomic adoption, fertilizer management, irrigation, drip irrigation, mulch. So we can, if a Guntur farmer can harvest 10 metric ton, today this is not the average productivity per hectare we have. We have somewhere around 2.8 or 3 metric ton. Correct, Shishir? I mean, that's the overall estimation of the
Average.
yield. But so two aspects. One is hybrid conversion. Second is improving productivity by adoption of new technologies and the agronomy. So these are the two areas where we need to focus. I hope I am clarifying.
Yeah. Well, I got it. If I were to say that in my language, you are saying productivity is not dependent alone on hybrid seeds. There are other factors like agronomic practices,
Correct.
and therefore do not link 100% of hybrid corn to that. But on hybrid corn, I think I am correct in saying that the market is today with hybrid corn on 68% of the area, and only 32% needs to be converted to hybrid corn. Which brings me to one more question. Could you just give in brief hybrid versus traditional corn or old corn? में कितना फर्क है? I mean, what is the difference? And I'm talking specifically from starch angle, which is the area of ethanol.
Starch angle, I don't think there will be much difference, sir. But definitely yield will be much better than hybrid corn as compared to traditional corn.
So hybrid corn is not affecting the starch content. It remains largely where it is.
No, it's not like that. What I'm trying to say is that the difference in starch content, okay, it may be having a 2 or 3% of difference depending on different products available in the market, but major impact will be on the yield.
Fine.
For the farmer, it will be yield which will be having better realization. It will actually lead to better realization for him. But as far as ethanol industry is concerned, as you rightly said, it will be the starch which is important.
Absolute quantities will matter also. So I got
Yeah, correct.
सर हम सीट मैं बोलूं सर?
Yes, sir.
Can I ask something?
Please, sir.
नमस्कार सर, सब लोग यहाँ पे हैं. सर आप एक बात बताएं कि एक तो हमें इस पे बैंक नहीं करना चाहिए कि हम एरिया डेवलपमेंट करें. हमें बैंक करना चाहिए कि हम प्रोडक्टिविटी बढ़ावें और स्टार्च कंटेंट बढ़ावें. सीड कंपनी का काम क्या है? सीड कंपनी का काम क्या है कि हमें बेटर सीड दें. देखिए एग्रोनॉमी का फर्क पड़ेगा, लेकिन सीड का फर्क उससे ज्यादा पड़ेगा. दोनों का फर्क पड़ेगा, नो डाउट. लेकिन सीड, बेटर सीड. देखिए मेरी स्टार्च प्लांट है, मैं यूक्रेन से इंपोर्ट करता हूँ. कभी कभी यूक्रेन में मेरी स्टार्च आती है 68-69% विद 12% मॉइस्चर, एंड डोमेस्टिक मुझे 60 से ऊपर नहीं मिलती विद 14% मॉइस्चर. 14 is the maximum moisture which I get. तो why can't we go? You see, 380 करोड़ मुश्किल से 380 लीटर मिलता है हमें पर टन.
करेक्ट.
जबकि वर्ल्ड में यूक्रेन से हमें मिलता है 470, 450. देखिए एग्रोनॉमी का फर्क हो गया तो कम से कम 420, 430 का सीड का इम्प्रूवमेंट हमें बहुत जरूरी है. ये मेरा कहना है. वी शुड नॉट बैंक. देखिए अगर आप कहते हैं कि लैंड इंडिया इज ओनली वन, उसका एक लैंड का एक किलो नहीं बढ़ने वाला है। लैंड एरिया जू का तो रहना है इंडिया का।
करेक्ट।
अब अगर हम लोग उसे डाइवर्ट करने की सोचेंगे तो वो ठीक नहीं होगा। हमें सोचना होगा जो भी हमारी लैंड है उसमें हमारी 1 टन, सिर्फ 1 टन। अच्छा, आप जो है समस्तीपुर की बात करें, दैट इज ऑल रबी क्रॉप। रबी इज दैट इज रबी क्रॉप। तो कंपैरिजन ऑफ रबी वर्सेस खरीफ इज नॉट राइट। You should, we have 70% of crop in Kharif, where the productivity is very, very low. You agree with me?
I totally agree with you. So we are not actually comparing here with the
So
rainy or rabi.
please
What I was trying
let
to
me
present
complete.
here is, yeah, okay.
Let me complete, please. So we have to focus on 70% of the things where the yield is only 2.5 tons against 6 tons, 8 ton in Bihar. Ravi, एक बार को आप इसको उठा के चलिए, खरीफ में आप फोकस करिए, हमें ऐसे एक सीट दीजिए, हम लोग आपके साथ हैं। हम लोग आपका कैचमेंट भी बनाएंगे, आपके पार्टिकल वो भी बनाएंगे, सब कुछ बनाने को तैयार, पूरी इंडस्ट्री हमारे साथ तैयार है, क्योंकि वी नो टुमारो इज ए मेज। हमें थोड़ा बहुत राइस मिल जाता है कभी कभार, वो अलग बात है, लेकिन टुमारो इज मेज। एज सर कह रहे हैं, अनुराग सर कह रहे हैं कि 5 साल के बाद तो भाई मेज चलेगा। तो आपको तैयार होना पड़ेगा। लैंड एरिया मत बढ़ाइए, प्रोडक्टिविटी बढ़ाइए। किसान तब आपका सीड लेगा जब उसको, उसकी भी अपनी इकोनॉमी है। उसे देखा यार मेरे को 2.5 टन मिल रहा है, इसकी जगह 3.5 मिलूंगा, तो ही विल गो विद यू। अगर आप 2.5 टन पे फोकस करेंगे तो वो नहीं जाएगा आपके पास। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Okay, so thank you very much, sir. As you rightly said, the purpose of presenting this data here is not to compare it with Kharif or Rabi. What I am saying is there is a potential available, and seed is, as I clearly said in earlier slide also, seed is important factor which can contribute in improving the productivity. And as Advanta as a company, we are truly committed on this and we are working on it. I'll be taking you through in subsequent slide what we are doing and how we are actually working on. There are few points which I want to mention in this slide, which is now present. I'm presenting, which means you guys are also hearing from different sources. These people are comparing India corn with the different countries from where they are getting the corn. There are few myths which are means prevailing in the market, and this is a data which is from the government source only, and 2024 data. It's a very recent data which is available, and it clearly shows that means I am not spent much time, but it is clearly showing that Indian corn is not way behind as compared to the corn which is coming from other sources. We have to work on to improve the productivity. We have to work on to improve the production to make it available for the ethanol in the future also. So just want to stress on those points. Anyway, we will be sharing the presentation with you guys so you can go through it in detail. So what Advanta can do, I think it was very apt question which was asked by one of the eminent member, and how we can actually contribute.
Excuse me. Sir, SN Mishra this side.
Okay. So I'll be taking you through one slide where means where how Advanta can contribute in overall corn availability, corn growth, corn production, corn productivity improvement, and where the industry can collaborate with us. So this is the area where we are looking forward for active participation from industry people here. So I am presenting here the honeycomb slide, which is talking about what Advanta is bringing and what the industry is bringing, and then where we can actually collaborate. So what Advanta is bringing is high yielding genetics uh, with the better recovery of starch, traceability and access to uniform grain quality, best agronomic practices. So, see, if I talk about Advanta 7 years back, we were a very insignificant player in the Indian seed industry, and especially the Kharif crop, where eminent member talked about that a productivity have to be improved. Advanta has contributed a lot in that because our genetics is fitting very well into the tropical conditions of India, uh, and our genetics is very suitable for this geography, and that is why we are contributing very highly in Kharif production, and our market share means the market share in the Kharif is have increased a lot, and we are the number one player of seed in Kharif season. So that is why the adoption of Advanta corn has increased, and it is because of high yielding genetics. We are promoting the best practices, best agronomic practices, so that farmers are realizing better yield. I'm talking about traceability here because we have developed this technology for our product where I can, with the scan from the QR code which is available on the primary pouch, which is means farmers are purchasing from us, we can trace that material from where it has come, and we can actually help you to get the information that where it can be, which farmer have sown this product, and then we can actually source that material to the ethanol distilleries. So that is one way of helping the industry. The other thing, access to multiple feedstock sources for ethanol. So Advanta is not only working on corn, but also we are present in sweet sorghum also. We are also in grain sorghum, which can be utilized as an alternative source for the ethanol, alternative feedstock for the ethanol. We are working actively. Mr. Ravi is there, who is from BPCL, and we are working with the BPCL on the sweet sorghum to ethanol project, which is means another area where ethanol can be extracted. We are we can actually provide an integrated crop management approach to the farmers, because UPL is also present with us, who is a chemical partner, agrochemical partner, who have very good expertise in crop protection. So both of us can provide integrated crop management approach, which will be helping the farmers to get better yield. We are also working on tightly held closed loop value chain for corn ethanol. So what we are doing is we are working with the ethanol industry. We are collaborating with a few of the ethanol distilleries and who are interested, and we are collaborating with them, and we are trying to establish this value chain so that the quality grain can be sourced for the better ethanol recovery. And last but not the least, expertise of corn cultivation in new geography. In the morning, I was talking to one of the distillery guys, and uh, we all were discussing on how to help the farmers to get the corn cultivated in the new areas. So, see, this is the area which is actually now which require a lot of efforts, and because convincing the farmer from shifting from one crop to other crop is a really difficult task. It's not easy, but we have expertise on this. So I'm not saying we will be working on uh, to uh, to shift the farmers from pulses or other soybean or any other crop, but wherever the crop is a issue or where the farmers are not realizing the better yield or better profits, so there we can work and help the farmers to shift from one crop to other crop. This area also where we have good expertise. Now I will talk about industry, what industry can bring here to collaborate, and they can also contribute in improving the overall productivity of corn. So you guys have expertise in ethanol production. There is no doubt on it. Ethanol industry can help us in educating farmers on effective post-harvest management techniques, because this is the main pain area where means whenever we are interacting with any industry member, they are talking about aflatoxin and other things. So this is one area where actually you guys can help us in teaching the farmers, educating the farmers. Intent to develop corn catchment area in the vicinity of distillery. This is area of no, intervention where actually we need your help, because this will definitely help you in reducing the cost of the feedstock which you are getting for the ethanol production. Open-minded approach for using multiple feedstock such sources for ethanol. So we are, as I said, that we are working on sweet sorghum to ethanol project. So this is an area where we can actually work on, collaborate. Incentivize the growers for growing corn. This is the area where actually we need your expertise, we need your help. Incentivizing means doesn't mean that we are asking you to pay more to the farmers. Means if you can help them to means sell their produce directly to the ethanol factories, or you can get the product directly from them, or improving their productivity. So this will definitely no, help the farmers to get realize more yield. Intent to collaborate for closed loop corn ecosystem where we are working. So if you can help us, if you can collaborate with us, definitely it will be a win-win situation for both of us. Market linkages through value chain partners. So everything cannot be grown in the vicinity of the distillery. So you have to source the corn from other areas. So here we need your expertise where you can actually help us in collaborating with the value chain partners and the sourcing of the material, the quality material from farmers to the distilleries. So with this kind of collaboration, and we are ready for this type of collaboration. So if you guys are open for the discussions, we welcome you all, and we are actively working on it. We are collaborating with few of the partners here, and we need more partners. We need more means we need more experts from industry to work on it, and together we can actually help the overall farmers improvement of farmers income, which will help us is in sustaining the corn acreages and corn production in India.
थैंक यू शिशिर. अब मैं सबसे इनवाइट करूंगा कोई मेरे मेंबर्स कोई क्वेश्चन करने हो तो वो कर लें. Let's have
So just I want to present one more slide, okay? So which will be my concluding slide. So we are so our products are very advanced, and there are basic inherent characters which are helping the farmers to realize better yield, and also it will be important for from industry perspective. High shelling percentage, tight husk cover, which will give more protection at the time of harvesting. So post harvesting handling of the grains will be easy, where water will not be entering into the husk, and it will not spoil the grains. Or corn grain is having very good uh, uh, color, as well as it's a flint type, which help in better storability. So our corn grains are having very good storability, means you can store them for longer duration as compared to the dented corn, which have the loose starch. Because of that, the storability is difficult for longer duration. And last but not the least, our corn grains are having high ethanol yield and high starch yield. I'll just show you one slide, which is talk. Yeah, this slide I want to especially mention here. So this is our internal assessment which we have done. Uh, I'll not say that you guys are realizing this much of alcohol yield, but definitely if pure Advanta corn grains can be sourced to the distillery, then definitely there will be increase in the overall alcohol recovery per ton. And these are our products. This is our internal data. We have also done this testing from external sources, external agencies. I'll be presenting that. So corn from Advanta, corn grain from Advanta are having better alcohol recovery. That is for sure. And we look forward to work with you. If you want to realize better alcohol from corn, so definitely we can collaborate on this, and it will help both of us.
चलिए शिशिर साहब, एक बात तो ये, आपके जो सीड आप बता रहे हैं आपने डेवलप किए, कि उसका स्टार्च कंटेंट क्या है? Have you analyzed that?
Yeah, sir, it is given here in the table. You can see the first column is having star percentage.
Okay.
Different products are there mentioned here, and it is having star percentage, and also the last column is having alcohol liter per ton recovery.
Okay. Will the farmer will also get the benefit of a high productivity?
Obviously, sir. Means that is why I am saying that from last 6 years our market share is improving a lot, and our products are very much suited for the tropical conditions which are prevailing in India.
10th जून को हम लोग नेक्स्ट जेन मक्का की राउंड टेबल कर रहे हैं, आपको उसमें इनवाइट करेंगे सब लोगों को.
Sure,
उसमें
sir.
आप अपनी बात रखिए, हम लोग अपने मेंबर्स भी बुलाएंगे 10th जून को दिल्ली में.
Thank you, sir.
नेक्स्ट जेन मक्का राउंड टेबल इज our theme. So sir, anybody else, any question, answer? Harry ji, you wanted to ask something?
So I'll stop sharing my presentation.
तो पूछ लूं, और हाँ नहीं बोलिए please.
Yeah, stop sharing my presentation and we can have question answer. Yeah.
अच्छा, अभी है presentation, काफी लंबा बना के लाए हो यार तुम.
नहीं अब हो गया.
Last slide, Shishir ji, which mentioned the yield per ton.
Yes, sir.
Is a very intriguing slide. My question only was, it ranges between 400 to 434, 441, I think.
Correct. Depends on the product.
I would like to only understand and hope that the 441 can be grown all across India. Will this be correct to assume?
Yeah, it is not correct, but correct also, because see, different products are there, so which are suited for different growing conditions. So means the range of ethanol recovery can be 400 to 440. That is what I
So
can.
which means if suppose you could help us work out a state-wise plan with a particular hybrid seed which is most suited to that particular geography.
And that we can definitely.
And then the production number which comes there, which can be the current production number or with high productivity, we can actually work out the ethanol potential of such high quality of seeds.
Yes.
And what could be the expected total in the entire country in future if all this gets converted?
Yes. So the Prashant here. So the idea is that we want to treat this as a industry, and any industry, if the uniform input goes, the uniform output comes. So that's the idea, and that is why we are saying that we will that closed loop which Shishir was talking about makes sense, because then you can get equivalent quality of the input for your factory. So that is one point where Advanta as such, I'm a colleague of Shishir, we want to drive this together with the ethanol industry, and that is why we are representing all the forums. We have established ethanol lab 5 years before in our R&D station, where we are working on internally for understanding genetics and do it. So we will be here for a longer time. It's not only the Kharif season, which Mr. Jain was talking about, that Kharif productivity has to improve. And we have been instrumented in improving the productivity in Kharif. So that's how we are going to really add up the value for entire ecosystem for ethanol. So that is the point. Thank you very much. Your point is valid. Yeah.
There is just one more point that I wanted to, you said that you reach out to farmers and all that. Whatever we are discussing here, if it has to turn into reality, I would assume that all the farmers are able to, or we are able to make all the farmers aware in the country the benefits of all this.
Yeah.
So you may not have the wherewithal to reach out to everyone, neither a single distiller nor a set of distiller nor we as a company. But I would request you to give to us certain artworks without mentioning, obviously, your name, Advanta, or UPL, or any other particular thing. BPCL is anyway posting ethanol as a subject on Facebook, on our Twitter handles and all, where we say that how ethanol is a good blend component, what it does for the farmers, to the country as a nation, environment, and all that.
Yeah.
But we are not focused on the feedstock side of the story as to what is water sensitive, why should certain things be adopted. If you could help us give those kind of information, then we can even use that particular platform for this as much as any other GEMA or other websites can propagate it from there. Because I am sure that reaching out to every farmer in every nook and corner of the country is not going to be easy. But our intention is to reach out to them. Social media is a good platform where we can use it. Otherwise, it's going to be extremely challenging to reach out.
Correct.
And we know that all the people do have smartphones. In my knowledge, I think more than 100 crore smartphones are there in the country.
Yes.
There are smartphones, and we can
So we would like to use that, but we need to put the language which tomorrow somebody should not say that no, what you're saying is wrong.
Yeah, understood your point,
We
sir.
have that challenge because we don't understand the crop the way you understand. So, not publicizing any particular organization, not publicizing any association, even we as a company, we just want to propagate that message that these things can alter the farmer life in terms of water, sustainability, income, and all. uh, my email ID, I mean, you can get it from Mr. Jain also, Mr. Ravi also. But if you are able to give us that, some of our posts on the Facebook and Twitter will carry this side of it also, the feedstock side.
Sure, sir.
Thank you.
I understood. We understood your point.
Yeah. Shishir sir, this is Harry Grover here.
Yes, sir.
Shishir sir, actually we are based in Haryana and Punjab. Like our raw material basically comes from Haryana and Punjab. And what I see from the last year and so from the last 1 year, we are working on diverting farmer from rice to maize. Punjab government also is working on it. Haryana government is also working. You are very well aware of it.
Yes,
But
sir.
still, I see a lot of gap in Haryana and Punjab. Like farmers are not shifting easily into maize. So I would request you to conduct some seminars in this belt because this is basically the biggest agriculture belt, Punjab and Haryana both.
Yes, sir.
So we would request you to conduct seminars like my organization, whatever help is required from E20 Greenfields, we'll provide it. And we have conducted a couple of seminars earlier also on maize. So it will be a great initiative if all the ethanol plant manufacturers, they will extend their invitations to you to conduct these seminars in those areas where the cultivation is at the maximum levels. MP, you're already doing it. I know uncle is too much involved. Jan uncle is doing it from Gulshan Polymers and all that. So from Haryana, I would say ki whenever it's feasible for you next month or whenever it is convenient for you, we will love to partners with you in this area, and we will conduct some seminars in Punjab and Haryana, sir.
Sure, sir. Thank you very much. And we will be sharing our contact details here in the chat. So you can anytime connect with us. We will be very happy to connect on this. We are present pan India, Punjab, Haryana. We have a very strong workforce and
Yes.
present in all the areas of Punjab.
Can you give me a rough idea how much area has been diversified from rice to corn in from last 1 year in Haryana?
Sir,
Any idea on that?
difficult to answer your question here
Okay.
because
Okay.
uh,
No issues, no issues.
I,
That is
I
what I was saying
understand.
when I saw your slide. That is what I was saying. If we
Uh,
get a little bit of margin, how much is shifting? So for OMCs, for us to understand it better at GEMA, it will be really useful for us to understand whatever efforts we are putting in, what we are getting back.
yeah,
It's
definitely, sir.
it's
We'll
from your point of view and
connect
our
with you.
point of view from GEMA also. We all are putting so much of efforts into it. So what we are getting back from it, we just want to see into it how much area is being cultivated from rice to maize.
Sure, sir. We'll connect with you and no, we'll explain the things which are happening in Punjab, Haryana. But at
So
this
nice
point
of
of
you.
time, Harry sir, what you are saying is correct. That project of diverting rice farmers in Haryana and Punjab, that is not happening as per the requirement, as per the actually the end results which government is asking for. I think there may be some issues. We will discuss on it, sir, and we'll be
Yeah,
happy to collaborate with you.
yeah. It's a
Sir,
robust
sir,
challenge. I think it's a robust
sir,
challenge in Haryana and Punjab.
Yes, yes.
sir, Bajrang this side from
Thank you
Redico.
very much, Shishir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
सर बजरंग दिस साइड फ्रॉम रेडिको. आपकी
Yes, sir.
स्लाइड ये कह रही है कि सर 2022-23 में 380 लाख मीट्रिक टन का प्रोडक्शन था और 2024-25 में 372 लाख मीट्रिक टन का प्रोडक्शन है. दैट मींस प्रोडक्शन क्या डिक्रीज हो रहा है?
Sir, it actually fluctuates because of the acreages. Actually, see, corn acreages fluctuates because of the rainfalls also. So because of that, the production is fluctuating. But means going forward, I think it is because of the positivity for corn, the production we foresee that it will be increasing. The summer estimate is pending. And also the summer estimate is pending here. Means
Okay.
we have not included that. So if you see as compared to last year, it is Kharif and Rabi put together 8% increase is there in the production.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Any questions? Jan uncle, I think it's time to conclude.
Okay, sir. Okay. Okay.
I think Anurag sir is saying something.
Thank you very much, everybody. Anurag sir, thank you
Thank you,
very
Jain
much.
Saab.
Ravi sir,
आपने
thank you
रखा.
very much.
We have only
I
got
think-
enriched.
Yeah, we all got enriched, sir. आपके साथ हम लोग भी enrich हुए हैं और we assure you कि हम लोग इस पे काम कर रहे हैं. अभी हमने जो 10 जून को बुलाई है, we are calling all the seed companies. उनको अपनी requirement हम देंगे कि this is our requirement of industry. We want more starch, more productivity, especially in Kharif where the productivity is low. तो सर कह रहे हैं कि मेरे को 10 मिलियन चाहिए, अनुराग सर कह रहे हैं कि 10 मिलियन चाहिए, वो प्रोडक्टिविटी इंक्रीज करने से बिल्कुल आ जाएगा. तो आपको यू शुड फोकस ऑन दोस एरियाज एंड वी वेलकम यू. आप बोलिए किसके साथ आपको कोलैबोरेट करना है.
We want to collaborate with you all.
Around 45 members are available today on this meeting. They are listening patiently and they are all interested in Makkah. ऐसा नहीं सर, everybody is interested. So thank you very much everybody. सर अब इसी में हम लोग मक्के में हम लोग काम करेंगे काफी. 4-5 साल में हो सकता है हम आपसे यही ना कहेंगे कभी हमें राइस चाहिए. जैसे हैरी कह रहे राइस के कल्टीवेटर को मेज में कन्वर्ट करना इज ए हेल ऑफ द जॉब. रीजन क्या है?
इन पंजाब एंड हरियाणा अंकल.
उसका रीजन क्या है? उनकी प्रोडक्टिविटी, वो नए नए सीड में डेवलपमेंट हो रहा है, उनकी प्रोडक्टिविटी बहुत ज्यादा है, मेज के हिसाब से बहुत ज्यादा है. सेकेंडली दे आर एश्योर्ड ऑफ द परचेज बाय एफसीआई. These are the two factors which is making it impossible for them to convert from rice to meat.
Yeah, shift. Definitely, uncle. Definitely.
These are the two factors. आप कुछ ही कर लीजिए, जब तक आपकी प्रोडक्टिविटी नहीं बढ़ेगी, उसके बराबर नहीं आएगी, तब तक वो शिफ्ट नहीं करेंगे. और सर खरीफ मैं बार बार किस लिए कह रहा हूँ, खरीफ इज ए रेन फेड प्रोडक्ट, रबी इज ए वाटर फेड प्रोडक्ट. हम लोग पानी बचाना चाहते हैं, तो पानी बचेगा किस में? खरीफ में बचेगा. और खरीफ और रबी में बहुत बड़ा गैप है, 2.5 versus 6. 2.5 versus 6.
68% cultivation is in Kharif, sir.
Yes, 70% 60% production is from Kharif.
Yes, yes.
So please focus on that.
Yeah.
And हम लोग अभी बुला रहे हैं आप लोगों को, and we'll continue to discuss these subjects for our benefits, sir. So thank you very much. Anybody else? Anything? Anurag sir, thank you very much, sir.
So we invite all the members to collaborate with us. We'll be sharing our contact details. So anytime you guys can connect with us, we'll be very happy to collaborate with any one of you, anybody, anyone of you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So Rekha, you can conclude the meeting. Thank you very much, everybody, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
Jan uncle. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
We are very thankful to Mr. Shishir Saxena, sir, as a valuable knowledge partner. Please accept a token of appreciation from GEMA. This will be sent to you by mail also. So thank you once again, sir. Good evening, sir.
Thank you. I'm very happy to interact with all of you. It
Thank you,
was
sir.
What we can only do is for Mr. Shishir Saxena, if you put all your audio on, you can clap and he will be able to hear it also.
Oh yes,
Anurag sir,
sure,
this
sure.
will automatically come. GEMA
Thank
is
you.
already posting all those things.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
Something
much.
which happens in a physical environment, but is a difficulty here. I just wanted to bridge that gap.
Thank you, sir.
And thank you, Anurag sir, for all the courtesy extended on my visit, sir. Thank you very much, Anurag sir.
So, thanks everyone. Thanks, GEMA, for
Thank you.
really informative.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you everyone.